Hi friends, Miss Carrie here from the West Haven Public Library. Are you ready for story time? Great. So before we begin, let's sing our clap and sing hello song. So the first thing we're going to do is clap, and it goes like this. We clap and sing hello, we clap and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello, and we wave and sing hello, we wave and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello, and we stomp and sing hello, we stomp and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. Yay! Okay, my friends, it's time for our first story. So what I'd like you to do is find a seat. You can sit on the floor, crisscross applesauce, or you can sit on a comfy chair or a comfy couch, anywhere where you can relax and hear a good story. And today I'm going to read you some stories about friendship and kindness. And the first story is about a very kind woman who shares her delicious stew with everyone in her neighborhood. And the name of the story is Thank You, Omu by O.G. Mora, and I hope you enjoy it. On the corner of First Street and Long Street, on the very top floor, Omu was cooking a thick red stew in a big fat pot for a nice evening meal. She seasoned and stirred it and took a small taste. What a delicious stew, Omu said. Tonight's dinner will surely be the best I've ever had. With that, Omu put down her spoon and went to read a book before supper. As the thick red stew simmered on the stove, its scrumptious scent wafted out the window and out the door, down the hall toward the street, and around the block until someone was at the door. When Omu opened it, she saw a little boy. "Little boy," Omu exclaimed, "what brings you to my home?" "I was playing with my race car down the hall when I smelled the most delicious smell," the little boy replied. "What is it?" "Thick red stew." Stew," he sighed. "That sure sounds yummy." Omu thought for a moment. She was saving her stew for dinner, but she had made quite a bit. It would not hurt to share. Would you like some? The little boy nodded, and so Omu spooned out some thick red stew from her big fat pot for her nice evening meal. "Thank you, Omu," the little boy said, and went on his way. With that, Omu closed the door and went back to her book. As she read, her thick red stew's scrumptious scent wafted out the window and out the door, down the hall, toward the street, and around the block until someone was at the door. When Omu opened the door, this time she saw a police officer. "Miss Police Officer," Omu exclaimed, "what brings you to my home?" "I was on duty down the street when I smelled the most delicious smell," Miss Police Officer replied. "What is it?" "Thick red stew." "Ah, stew," she said, and her mouth watered. "That sounds mighty tasty." Omu thought for a moment. There was still enough stew to share. "Would you like some?" The police officer nodded. Once again, Omu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. "Thank you, Omu," the officer said, and went on her way. And so for the second time, Omu closed the door and went back to her book. Sure enough, as she read, her thick red stew's scrumptious scent wafted out the window and out the door, down the hall toward the street, and around the block until again, someone was at Omu's door. This time when she opened it, she saw a hot dog vendor. "Mr. Hot Dog Vendor," Omu exclaimed, "what brings you to my home?" "I was selling my hot dogs down the block when I smelled the most delicious smell," Mr. Hot Dog Vendor replied. "What is it?" "Thick red stew." "Oh, stew," the vendor licked his lips. "That sounds quite delectable." So Omu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. "Thank you, Omu," the hot dog vendor said, and went on his way. Throughout the day, people from all across the neighborhood knocked on Omu's door. She fed a shop owner, a cab driver, a doctor, an actor, a lawyer, a dancer, a baker, an artist, a singer, an athlete, a bus driver, a construction worker. Even the mayor stopped by. And each time they knocked, Omu shared. Soon the sky darkened, the street lights brightened, and it was finally time for dinner. But when Omu opened her big fat pot of thick red stew for her nice evening meal, it was empty. Omu sniffled. "There goes the best dinner I ever had." Sorry and blue, she sat at the table with her empty pot until... Who could that be, Omu wondered. When she opened her door, she saw the little boy, the police officer, the hot dog vendor, the shop owner, the cab driver, the doctor, the actor, the lawyer, the dancer, the baker. Why, everyone she fed today was at her door. "I'm sorry, everyone," Omu sighed. "My thick red stew is all gone. I have nothing left to share." The little boy tugged at Omu's sleeve. "Don't worry, Omu. We are not here to ask. We are here to give." The police officer carried in a fresh salad. The mayor entered with a roast chicken. The baker brought a collection of sweet goodies. Even the little boy presented Omu with something special in a shiny red envelope. Everyone who had knocked on Omu's door that day squeezed inside her tiny apartment, and together they ate, danced, and celebrated. While Omu's big fat pot of thick red stew was empty, her heart was full of happiness and love. That dinner was the best she had ever had. The end. I love that story, and I hope you do too. I loved how kind and generous Omu was, and I also loved how kind and generous and thankful her neighbors were. Okay, are you ready for a song? This is a fun one. It's called Sticky, Sticky, Sticky Bubblegum. And we're going to clap our hands and pretend that we have gum on our hands, and we're going to stick them to different parts of our body and then unstick them. And it goes like this. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticking our hands to our heads. Ready? Unstick. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticking our hands to our shoulders. Ready? Unstick. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticking our hands to our hands. Oh no, they're stuck. Can you unstick them? Ready? Unstick. Yay! Good job. Okay, friends, it's time for our second story. So I'd like you to find a seat. You can sit crisscross applesauce on the floor again, or sit on a comfy chair or a couch, and we'll begin. So our next story is a very, very sweet story. It's about a little cat named Mooch who loves his best friend Earl and wants to find him the perfect gift. But what do you get a friend who has everything? This story is called The Gift of Nothing, and it's written by Patrick McDonnell, and I hope you enjoy it. It was a special day, and Mooch wanted to give his best friend Earl a gift. But what to get him? He had a bowl. He had a bed. He had a chewy toy. He had it all. Mooch thought and thought, what do you get someone who has everything? Nothing. He would give Earl the gift of nothing. But in this world filled with so many somethings, where could he find nothing? Mooch often heard Frank say there was nothing on TV. But as far as Mooch could tell, there was always something on TV. Mooch often heard Doozy and her friends say there was nothing to do. But as far as Mooch could tell, everybody was always doing something. Millie came home from the store and said there was nothing to buy, so Mooch went shopping. And here is Mooch in the store looking at so many things. He's trying to find nothing. I wonder if he'll find it. Mooch looked up and down every aisle. He found many, many, many somethings. The latest this, the newest that. But as far as he could tell, nothing was not for sale. So Mooch went home and sat on his pillow and just stayed still, as cats often do. And not looking for it, he found nothing. So he went and got a box and put nothing in it. Then Mooch thought, maybe Earl deserves more than this. So he got a bigger box. Now that's plenty of nothing. So Mooch went over to Earl's house to give him his gift of nothing. For me, said Earl. Mooch, you didn't have to give me anything. Who told him, thought Mooch. Earl opened Mooch's gift. There's nothing here, said Earl. Yes, said Mooch, nothing. But me and you. So Mooch and Earl just stayed still and enjoyed nothing. And everything. The end. I love that story. That's one of my favorites. It's so sweet and so special, and I think it's really important to remember that just spending time with someone and being with them is the most special gift you can give them. Okay, friends, are you ready for egg shakers? If you don't have your egg shaker, you can go grab it, and we'll begin our egg shaker songs. It's egg shaker time! Yay! Let's begin with 1, 2, shake it on my shoe. And it goes like this. 1, 2, shake it on my shoe. 3, 4, shake it on the floor. 5, 6, stir and mix. 7, 8, stand up straight. 9, 10 way to all of my friends. Very good. How about we make some popcorn? So let's put our shaker in one hand and get a nice big kettle from the stove, and we'll make some old-fashioned popcorn. And it goes like this. Pop, pop, pop. Put the corn in the pot. Pop, pop, pop. Shake it till it's done. Pop, pop, pop. Lift the lid, and what have you got? Popcorn! Yay! Should we make our milkshakes? All right, so let's hold our shaker in one hand and get a nice delicious glass of cold milk in the other hand, and we'll make a milkshake. First you pour some milk, pour the milk, then you pour some cream, pour the cream, stir it round and round, shake it and you'll see. Ready to shake? Milkshake, milkshake, shake it up, milkshake, milkshake, shake it all up. Milkshake, milkshake, shake it up, milkshake, milkshake, shake it all up. Yay! Okay, friends, let's put our shakers away, and you can grab your scarves, and we'll do our scarf songs. It's scarf time. Okay, friends, everyone should have their scarves now, and we'll begin with a nice little song about snowflakes. It's called Dance Like Snowflakes, and it goes like this. Dance like snowflakes, dance like snowflakes, in the air, in the air. Whirling, twirling snowflakes, whirling, twirling snowflakes, everywhere, everywhere. Yay! Should we take a ride in the elevator? Okay, let's open our scarves nice and wide, and we'll wave them up and down, and we'll take a ride in the elevator. Let's go riding in the elevator. Let's go riding in the elevator. Let's go riding in the elevator. Come along with me. First floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, on your tippy toes, and down, 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 down. Yay, good job. Okay, I think you know what time it is. It's time for our last scarf rhyme. So let's scrunch our scarves up and hide them in our hands, and we'll get nice and quiet and still, and we'll see if Jack pops out of the box. Remember, he only pops out if it's nice and quiet and still. So we'll see if he pops out today. Ready? Little Jack in the box sitting very still. Will he pop out? Yes, he will. Oh my goodness, I was so excited I bumped my head. All right, friends, good job. Should we try again? Okay, let's scrunch our scarves up and hide them in our hands. And we'll get nice and quiet and still. And we'll see if Jack pops out. Be nice and quiet. Ready? Okay. Little Jack in the box sitting very still. Will he pop out? Yes, he will. Good job. He popped out twice again. You must be very quiet. Good job. Okay, my friends, that's all the time we have for story time today. Miss Amanda and I are going to take a little break for the rest of December, but we'll be back again in January for story times. And I wish all of you a very happy winter and a very happy holiday season if you celebrate, and a very happy and healthy new year. And I hope to see you very soon. Bye. See you in January.